Are menopause symptoms hereditary? Partly, yes. Timing often runs in families, and hot flashes can too. But genes don't hand you a script. They hand you a starting setting. Your sleep, stress, food, movement, and treatment choices can turn the heat down. Think of family history as the default ringtone. You can keep it, or you can change it in settings. You still get to choose the volume. And good news, the silent mode is easier to find than you've been told. Menopause 101. Here's the map. Perimenopause is the ramp. Periods go off schedule, hormones yo-yo, and symptoms stroll in uninvited. Menopause is the day you hit 12 months without a period, not from meds or pregnancy. Postmenopause is everything after. Why care about labels? Because your stage explains the chaos. Early peri is like a weather app that can't commit. Sunny at lunch, thunder by dinner. Late peri usually settles into a pattern. Postmenopause may quiet some things while others linger. Common characters: hot flashes, night sweats, sleep drama, brain fog, mood wobble, vaginal dryness. None of this means you're failing. It means your thermostat and soundboard are getting a firmware update while you're still using the device. What hereditary really means. Hereditary isn't destiny, it's a tilt. Your DNA can lean you toward earlier or later timing and make your internal thermostat a little jumpy, but leans can be counterbalanced. Stress loads the system, steady sleep unloads it. Alcohol and smoking pour lighter fluid on night sweats. Movement, protein, and a calmer day pour water on the coals. Families also share more than genes. Dinner habits, bedtimes, beliefs about asking for help, even though we just power through myth. Those patterns can make symptoms look more genetic than they are. So yes, your mom's story matters, but you still have plenty of knobs and sliders to tune your own soundtrack. What often runs in families. If your mom or sister wrapped up their cycles early, you're more likely to do the same. If they took longer, you might too. Ovaries have a clock, and genetics helps set it. You won't copy-paste her exact age, but you may land in the same zip code. That's useful information, not a scare tactic. If your family trends earlier, plan sooner for things like fertility decisions, bone protection, and heart health basics. If your family trends later, expect a longer transition and possibly a longer season of hot flashes. Timing isn't only DNA. Smoking can tug menopause earlier. Certain surgeries or cancer treatments can slam the fast-forward button. Weight, overall health, and long-term stress can nudge the calendar too. None of this is about blame. It's about being ready. When you know you might arrive at the station earlier or take the scenic route, you pack the right bag. That way, when symptoms show up, they don't catch you in flip-flops and a tank top during a surprise snowstorm. When symptoms run in families. Hot flashes and night sweats sometimes cluster in families because some brains run a touchier thermostat. As estrogen dips, the keep us at a comfy temperature system can overreact. In some of us, it smashes the alarm button for a small breeze. If your relatives had personal summers, you might be invited to the pool party. That said, prone to is not doomed to. Two sisters can have completely different seasons. One sleeps decently, keeps alcohol light, lifts something heavier than a laundry basket twice a week, and finds a treatment plan that fits. Her thermostat chills. The other is juggling night shifts, stress, and choppy sleep. Her thermostat blares. Brain fog and mood wobbles can also appear in families, but often for indirect reasons. Past anxiety or depression, rough sleep, big stress, all of which are modifiable. The upside. This system responds to training. With steadier sleep, calmer days, decent protein, regular movement, and the right therapy, hormonal or not, even a hair trigger thermostat can learn to stop yelling "fire" every 15 minutes, reading your family's signals. Treat family history like a weather report, not a prophecy. If your mom sweated through the 90s, your risk is higher, but your forecast still changes with your choices and care. If your aunt floated through it and you're sprinting to the freezer aisle, you didn't fail at menopause. You're just you, with your biology, your schedule, and your stress load. Families also hand down patterns. Late night snacking, marathon streaming, don't bother the doctor, or the hero move of pretending you're fine. Those hand-me-downs can make symptoms look more genetic than they are. Keep what helps. Humor, connection, grandma's soup, and retire what hurts. Suffering in silence. Your goal isn't to mimic your family's story, It's to learn from it and draft a smarter sequel. Big, non-genetic drivers you can change. Here's the empowering truth. Symptoms have a dimmer switch. Smoking is a known volume booster and can pull menopause earlier. Quitting is like taking off ankle weights. Maybe slow to notice, but game-changing over time. Nightly alcohol can set off night sweats and shred sleep. Trimming it, even just on weeknights, often smooths the night. Sleep itself is your superpower. When it's broken, everything feels louder. Flashes flare, mood dips, thinking gets sticky. Guard bedtime like it's a meeting with your future self, because it is. Stress keeps your nervous system revved. Regular, simple outlets let the thermostat settle. A brisk walk, a few minutes of breath work, prayer, therapy, gardening, dancing in the kitchen. Pick what you'll actually repeat. Movement matters too. You don't need boot camp, you need consistency. Make it personal. Start with a quick sketch of your family story. Who finished early, who didn't, who rode the hot flash roller coaster. Then put your own pin on the timeline. Early peri, late peri, or postmenopause. Name the 2 symptoms stealing the most joy right now. Because chasing 10 rabbits catches none. Build tiny, boring superpowers that actually work. A predictable wind down and lights out, 1 daily stress reliever you'll do without eye rolling, and meals that include real protein so your energy doesn't faceplant at 3 p.m. Now, line up support. If hormones fit your health picture and preferences, talk formats and doses. If you'd rather go non-hormonal, you've got options there, too. Bring notes to a clinician who often treats menopause and mention surgeries, cancer therapies, or medical conditions so the plan fits you. You don't need a full life makeover. You need a week you can repeat, then another. Momentum is the secret sauce. What actually helps. For many women, hormone therapy is still the most reliable way to tame hot flashes when it's appropriate. The modern approach is customized. The lowest effective dose, the right form for your life, patch, pill, or gel, and check-ins to keep it dialed in. If hormones aren't your lane, there's a newer non-hormonal path that targets the overactive thermostat directly. An NK3 receptor blocker called fezolinetant. It doesn't add hormones, it quiets the brain's heat alarm. Another medicine in the same family, elinzanetant, was approved in late 2025. Ask your clinician what fits you best, including pros, cons, and any lab checks. Other tools can help too. Certain SSRIs or SNRIs and gabapentin reduce hot flashes for many. Cognitive behavioral strategies, especially for sleep, help you feel steady and in control. And never underestimate the boring basics. A cooler bedroom, regular movement, steady meals, and lighter alcohol. They're the backstage crew that make the headliners look good. Quick FAQs. If my mom had awful hot flashes, am I doomed? Not doomed, just more likely. You still control a lot of the outcome. Can family history predict my exact menopause age? It's a clue, not a timestamp. Smoking, health, and treatments can shift the schedule. Is there a test that tells me which symptoms I'll get? Not one that guides daily care yet. A short symptom log usually gives better answers, faster. I had my ovaries removed. Now what? Expect a sharper transition. Ask about tailored options, hormonal or non-hormonal, so relief shows up on time. Genetics isn't destiny. Write your own forecast. Genes can tilt the table, especially for timing and hot flashes, but they don't lock your fate. Your sleep, stress, food, movement, and smart treatment choices carry real power. Read your family's weather report, then write your own forecast. Track what bugs you, fix what you can, and team up with a clinician who treats menopause regularly. You're not at the mercy of heredity. You're the co-pilot. With a steady plan, you can turn down the heat, clear the fog, and feel like yourself again. More energy, better sleep, brighter days. Your future self just sent a thank you note. This episode is educational, not medical advice. For personal care, talk with a clinician who knows menopause management and your health history.